nose works and the pressure out of it, and I think you're safe. People are like, what if you sneeze? I'm like if what? What are you talking about? If you sneeze, you sneeze with the mask, it's bad too. I mean, if you sneeze, you don't just sneeze into the air. That's really dangerous. You practice good sneezing under the shirt into the, I don't know, what do you want to do? Even if you have a mask, like the best thing is to not sneeze into your mask. Maybe it comes on fast and that just happens, and you don't have a hand free, and you take it down, and you don't want to have a, like you sneeze. You're coughing a lot. You shouldn't be out in public probably these days because maybe you're sick. I don't know. Anyway, those are experiences of the real experience of COVID-19. It's the mental impact that this year has had on everyone. Communication skills, those that are practicing a spiritual detrimental practice of manipulating others through shame and anger. So the spirituality of the world has gone down because of that, perhaps. And then there's plenty of people that are spent their time helping and assisting and serving others. So up on the other side. And us, say we're not, so those that aren't constantly out there consuming a lot or putting out anger and hate, I guess they're, they are consuming some, and so they have to, how does that impact them? Did they become better people? Are they smarter? Did it make them sad, angry? How is it for their mental health? Are we strong people mentally right now? Has many years made us less strong or more strong? So that's also definitely a big part of this year. And I think we'll see long-lasting impact of not. The physical health aspects of it aren't going to have as much impact as the mental health aspects of it, and how we have changed and how we communicate with other people. Seeing how well, not good, it's not a good thing, but how much of an impact anger and hate has been used to further people's objectives and to get people to do different things. And will they see it as having backfired, or do they think that it has worked for them? And the divisiveness of the year has a lot of impact. We are mortal beings. Our time is limited on this earth, but we are immortal souls that will always exist. And how much does the impact of a virus have on us, our immortal aspect of us? And how much does the fear and anger and manipulation of media or your friends or the Facebook post or the memes or whatever, how much does that manipulation through anger or just anger have on the impacts of people's souls? People can and hopefully do get over it, hopefully can become stronger, but in the long run, what kind of impact does that really have? So there's my 43 minutes of talking about the experience of coronavirus. Perhaps different than maybe you expect. I'm going to head to the Tetons now. It's a great life, really. Worked hard to get there, and I'm happy about it. And we're going to see what the impact is of coronavirus on the closures of things. Happy to wear a mask where I need to. Happy to just not breathe loudly or talk loudly or sing when I'm around people. Oh, one other fun little random experience here in Idaho. I went to church for the first time since March. Went to church. Had sacrament in June for the first time with a family. So that's all of April, all of May, most of June without. And then July was the first time going to church. And they separated benches, pews, but they allowed people to sing, which I thought was funny, which means that they're kind of over it. And one really, really old guy in the congregation was wearing a mask. No one else. I went to a 4th of July experience last Wednesday, so almost a week ago today, and I took my mask, and there was thousands of people there. I think. I'm not great at counting numbers of crowds. 20 people with masks. So basically, I felt like it was 99% of us weren't wearing masks. I had my mask around my neck the whole time. Willing to put it on it sometimes, but it just didn't feel socially acceptable, really. And here's the thing. So this isn't the experience, this is my thoughts, which I've shared some of my opinions and thoughts to this point. Mask wearing is somewhat like a social contract. When you're in public, you don't have the people around you don't really have as much of a like, hey, can you wear a mask? Can you not? Like they don't have this. I don't know how to explain it specifically, except to say that when you're around a person, you read them. You get a sense very quickly. If you're adept socially, you can like, okay, they're apart from me. I'm going to stay apart from them. Where they're wearing a mask, I'm going to wear a mask. Or they don't care at all and they've said something, or what they have done makes you say they don't care at all, so then you know how to interact. In public, that doesn't exist. So if they come up to me and want to give me a big hug, like, I'm not initiating these days. But if they come up, then you read them. You understand that this is how they feel about it. That doesn't exist when you're in public settings so much. You can't read everyone, and you can't force your thoughts and opinions on everyone else. And so that makes sense. And that's a great way to explain it for those people that are mass champions, but they refuse to communicate their position in a thoughtful, educative, or understanding manner. They pull the fear, anger, and shame card first. Shame, guilt can have an impact, a positive impact on improvement, perhaps. You feel guilt that you've done something wrong, and you change. That's the hope. But if you're just using it and no one's changing, and you're detrimental to your own cause, it's just you selfishly lording yourself above someone else, making yourself feel superior to someone else, is manipulation. It is a sin. It is a bad thing. It is bad for your own soul. And when people do that, they don't recognize stuff, I guess. Okay, I'm just going to keep talking. I need to take a shower and get going. But beautiful day, beautiful place. I hope beautiful words. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to upload it because who knows? I really haven't said anything controversial. Because, let me just make sure I've cleared up I'm not against masks. I totally believe in coronavirus. There's 180 people in Utah hospitalized. Is that a lot? I'm just stating the figures. Is that a lot? Is 180 people hospitalized a pandemic? I guess they're thinking about downgrading the pandemic. So from March to July is probably going to be officially the pandemic. It's not killing as near as many people as it used to. It is infecting a lot of people. It is very infectious. I'm just excited baseball's coming back. Let's leave it at that. 60 days. I think I spent a lot of my time looking at, how it's impacted different things like baseball, Major League Baseball. It's coming back. Go Padres. Right? Yeah. But it impacts people in so many ways. My sister that's at college, like how's it going to impact colleges? How's it going to impact the students? And how's it going to impact church in the future? And people are upset about not being able to go to church, and people aren't willing to listen to why people are upset about not being able to go to church. And I hear them, and I hear both the sides, and they're smart, hopefully enough smart people being intermediaries and figuring out solutions that help both directions. That's what I hope. And I hope people can get over all of the anger and hate that has entered our world just in this year alone. I hope we can get over it and grow stronger. And I hope the people spreading fear and hate and anger listen to this and realize you can support your positions without those things. You can be a good person without those things. And you can support your causes without those things. But if you suck at communication, maybe tone it down on social media. Maybe stop for a little bit. Maybe realize your inadequacies, your weaknesses. I kind of suck at it sometimes too, and I have to tell myself, no, don't post that thing. I'm going to post this one though, so hopefully it was good. I feel good about it right now. And I doubt this is really what my stake wanted. What my congregation wanted for their history was probably not a 50-minute rambling. But I'm a rambler. I'm a rambling man when I get on it. I'm racking my brain to see if there's anything else. I'm dumping it all out. Hopefully I communicated well. When I said you all suck for your bad communication skills, it was said with just, I really want you. I want things to get better. I really do. I wanted to get better spiritually and in the hearts of man. Because so many of us were not as worried about what this has done to the bodies of man as we are to the hearts. And with that, I leave you.